This MTG box analysis will focus on the opening of a Double Masters 2022 Draft Booster box that took place on August 2nd, 2023. We'll begin by taking a look at the cards that we were eligible to obtain from a Draft Booster box and compare that to the cards that we actually saw. Then we'll review the non-foil and foil coverage, along with coverage by rarity and duplication. Then we'll establish a baseline for value by looking at the current value of the set with a breakdown of the actual observed value by non-foil and foil. Finally, we'll conclude with a summary and a comparison to 3 other draft booster boxes open on the channel. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box and more than 135 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's get things started with a comparison of the cards in the box as compared to the cards that we were eligible to see. Using this chart, we can see the foils we observed in orange, the non-foils we observed in green, and the second gray is the baseline. In the non-foil space, we saw a variance of only 3 cards between the primary colors of Magic, with red having the least at 36 and white having the most at 39. Also in the non-foil space, we saw 16 borderless cards. In the foil space, we saw a variance of 4 cards between the primary colors of Magic, with black, red, and green all having 5 and white featuring 9. Also in the foil space, we saw 4 borderless cards. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, we saw 217 unique cards out of a possible 412, giving us 53% coverage of the set. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in blue with 78% coverage. In the foil space, we saw exactly 48 unique cards, which is the maximum you will ever see in a draft booster box because you are guaranteed to see no more and no less than 2 in each pack. Therefore, your coverage should always be 12%. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in today's box we saw 97% of the commons and 70% of the uncommons that we were eligible to see. We also saw 41 unique rares for 27% coverage and 7 non-foil mythics for 12% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 36% of the commons and 10% of the uncommons and 2 foil rares for 1% coverage. In total, we saw 43 rares and 7 mythics in these 24 packs. From a duplication standpoint, we ended up seeing 84 of the non-foils repeated 119 times for a box duplication rate of 31%. However, if we back out all of the cryptic spires, which are in every single pack, the true duplication was only 25%. Before getting into the value of today's draft booster box, let's first examine the potential value of the cards that we could have obtained. This chart shows all the cards available in a draft booster pack utilizing non-foil market prices as of August 1st, 2023. Currently, the set features 46 cards valued over $10. The top 6 are going to be the borderless Mana Vault valued at $50.13, the borderless Cavern of Souls valued at $50.15, the standard frame and borderless Dockside Extortionist valued at $51.58 and $52.15, and then you have the standard frame and the borderless Imperial Seal valued at $66.82 and $73.21. In draft booster packs, you may also see 19 cards between $5 and $10 and 77 cards that are valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 270 cards are valued less than $1. If you were to calculate the combined value of all 412 cards utilizing non-foil market prices, the grand total would come up to be $1,658.80. So what do we end up seeing in today's box? Well, let's dive in, starting off with a look in the non-foil space. We ended up seeing 4 of the 46 cards valued over $10 in today's box. They were the borderless Sensei's Divining Top, valued at $23.88, the standard frame Force and Negation at $29.46, the standard frame Cavern of Souls, valued at $45.57, and the Dockside Extortionist, valued at $51.58. We also saw 3 cards valued between $5 and $10 and 26 non-foils valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 303 non-foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. In the foil space, we kind of struck out, not seeing a single foil valued over $5 and only 5 foils that were valued between $1 and $5. The other 43 foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box late last year from an independent seller on TCG Player for $290 even. The current market price for these boxes as of August 1st, 2023 is $251.29. I guess I timed the market wrong. Oh well. Today's draft booster box contained 24 packs, each with 16 cards, allowing us to see 384 cards plus tokens. Those 24 tokens have a current market value of $3.24. The 252 commons, including the 24 cryptic spires, are valued at $23.43. The 82 uncommons in the box are currently valued at $32.79, and the 43 rares have a current market value of $96.27. The 7 mythics that we pulled are valued at $116.97. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $272.70 in market value, which is a loss of $17.30 over the price I paid, which means that I only saw a return of 94% of my purchase price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 14 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $191.31, which means that those 14 cards represent 70% of the total box value. Previously on the channel, I've opened 3 other draft booster boxes of Double Masters 2022. By updating their inventories to today's market prices, we can see how today's box performed against them. My first opening was on July 13th of last year, and it contained a Force of Negation, a Cavern of Souls, as well as a Dockside Extortionist, just like today's box. Yes, the exact same 3 big hits. However, that box was not a mirror image of today's box, and thus the cards in it were valued at $282.01 using today's market prices. Now, the box from July 25th of last year contained a standard frame Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre, as well as a Force of Negation and a Renin 6. That box brought in $260.38, again using today's market value. Finally, the best hits from the November 21st box were the borderless Phyrexian Altar, as well as the standard frame Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre, and the borderless Ulamog, bringing that box up to a current market value of $232.73. This means that today's box was the second best box of the 4, again with a total of $272.70 in card market value. Of these 4 boxes, only one failed to exceed today's market value. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.